Well, good morning and very welcome to County Kilkenny for the Student Enterprise Awards County Final 2022. We are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, and if you have your mobile phones with you, we're going to ask you to use them later on. We have some live quizzes, we've got live interaction, and it is a celebration of all that is about entrepreneurship and the Student Enterprise Awards in 2022. My name is Noel Davidson. I'm your host this morning and really looking forward to a packed show this morning. So I've great pleasure to welcome the Cathaoirleach of Kilkenny County Council, Councillor Finalist Doherty, to open the celebration this morning.
Good morning everybody, and a huge welcome to you all today, especially for the finalists and all your teachers and families for our virtual county final of the Student Enterprise Programme. The Enterprise Programme is coordinated by 31 local authorities to help develop entrepreneurship in second level schools. A total of 14 secondary schools across the county of Kilkenny registered to participate in the competition for this academic year. So well done to you all, and thank you for making that effort. This competition is the most successful and largest programme of its kind in the country. The Student Enterprise Programme is all about helping to develop entrepreneurial talent and to encourage young people to start a business, just like your guest speaker here today, Anthony Gorman, with his wooden craft business, and I compliment him on his great products. The participating students get to experience all the realities of entrepreneurship, from coming up with their business idea, and that's the most important thing, your business idea, doing the market research, writing that famous business plan, actually producing the product or that particular service, promoting the business, going out and selling the idea, and then managing the books, and hopefully making a few euro along the way. The winners will be put forward for national judging, and if successful, be invited to the national final, which takes place in the Helix in Dublin on May 18th this year. Well done on all your efforts. It hasn't been easy given the COVID and all the extra challenges caused by the pandemic and the restrictions. Best of luck to all of you today. I hope you enjoyed being involved in the project and this programme, and keep going with all your ideas. Thank you.
Thank you, Cathaoirleach. And yeah, we've got a lot of students watching live with their teachers on YouTube and Facebook, and delighted to see that you're all here. So if you do have your mobile phone with you, you're very welcome to use any of the social media platforms that you want. Give a quick shout out, hashtag Student Enterprise. We'll see your comments and we'll throw them up here on the screen as well. So you're very welcome to today's celebration. Now, the local enterprise office, there are 31 local enterprise offices throughout the country. And of course, being biased, Kilkenny is the best. Of course it is. And I'm going to bring in the Enterprise Business Advisor for Leo Kilkenny, Catherine Hennessy. Catherine, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Noel. Great to be here this morning.
Hard to believe it doesn't feel like a year since we were here the last time. And each year, I know we've spoken about this off camera, each year we're completely shocked and bowled over by the quality of the entries, and this year is no different.
No, absolutely. Like, this competition has been running now for 20 years. It's the 20th anniversary of the competition, and I suppose we've been involved in it here in Kilkenny for the majority of those years. But every year, I suppose, the standard and the number of entries increases, both in, I suppose, the main competition itself, but also in the optional competitions that came on board there last year as well. So we've had a number of increased entries in that as well. So we had over 870 students register to participate in this competition from 14 schools, as Fidelis outlined there. And I'm delighted to say that those 14 schools are represented here today. We've over 130 entrants, so in students involved in the county final. So best of luck and well done to everyone getting this far. It's an achievement. So I congratulate you all and wish you well.
It's fantastic. And, you know, the local enterprise office, there's a lot of supports available, and the whole part of the programme, and it's important to say it is a programme, as you said, 20 years this year. We have seen, and I think it's important to say, we have seen down to the years, Catherine, so many students that have participated this in the past may not have actually been winners. So for those that may not win today, but we've seen it in the past, and they've come back and availed of some of the supports from the local enterprise office and set up amazing businesses, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose from the video clips we'll see here, there's some of our own clients who I suppose sat in chairs like the students are here today, and I suppose dreamt about owning their own businesses. And I suppose maybe some of the experience they had through developing their own mini companies at the time in the school classroom has helped them, I suppose, plant a seed. But they have, I suppose, gone on, and I suppose we have a sample of just a few of those today to, I suppose, show exactly what can be achieved and why people sometimes have a dream and passion to set up their own business and be, self-employed and choose that as a career option. And it might not be straight away. Sometimes they go to college, they get the degrees, they work in industry and realize it's not for me. I want to be my own boss. I want to run my own business. I have a passion, and they follow that passion and that dream. So it all possibly began with planting the seed here during this program.
Yeah, and that actually is the spark that we're hoping will ignite that possibility of entrepreneurship as a career path. Now, mentoring is one of the massive supports, and especially during the pandemic, the last 2 years, that the local enterprise office have been providing. When we think of mentors, we're thinking of teachers and we're thinking of parents. And the Cathaoirleach mentioned Anthony O'Gorman, and I think his mum is here because she just put up best wishes to everyone from the O'Gormans in County Offaly. So there's Martina. And Martina, I think, got Anthony's picture and stuck it up on social media, and it exploded. But I know you wanted to give a shout out to the parents, the teachers, for all the effort that they've put in over the last 12 months.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a critical part. Without them, this program would not be the success it is. Like it's the support and then the encouragement they give to the students. And I suppose the advice they give them along the way is invaluable, and it's a great driver for getting the students involved in the competition in the first instance. So I have to compliment and thank all the teachers involved, and also, the students, the parents, and the wider circle of families. There's uncles and aunts that could be dragged into this because they might have a business that can help them as well. So it's the wider circle, and I suppose we found, with our own clients here, that mentoring is an important element to it. So sometimes part of our supports is financial assistance in the form of grants, but people often value the mentoring more and that encouragement and advice that they get. And I suppose Rosie Dunn, our student coordinator, is one of our mentors here. So she specialises in marketing, along with the judging panel as well. They're part of our mentoring process. So a lot of mentors have been involved, whether it's students, whether it's parents, whether our student coordinator is part of our mentoring, and our judges. So it's a full circle, I suppose, of everybody involved in the process. But definitely, without the teachers, this program would not be the success it is. So. Yeah. I know there's time and effort, and I suppose this year with the restrictions and COVID, it hasn't been easy. So no less than last year. I think this year has just been as much because it's been in and out. It's probably been even more difficult. So thank you very much.
Yeah, no, it's important as well. The teachers, we mentioned the parents, but to the teachers, we have a little way of saying thank you later on. We're going to put all the teachers and the schools on a wheel and spin it, and we have a prize, not just for the teachers, but for the students in their class and in the school as well. So we won't spoil the surprise on that one later on. But you mentioned the judges. They have a very difficult job, and I know you wanted to give a quick shout out, Una Ryan and Jimmy Cairns. They've had a tough job.
Absolutely. The standard has increased over time, and so has the number of entries. So they've been busy in terms of, I suppose, trying to, mark them fairly and to give everyone a fair chance. But there is a judging criteria. There is, marks and a format that they have to follow. And I suppose Una will explain later on in terms of, I suppose, the winners and how that was judged. But it is a difficult task for them, and I don't envy them that one.
Absolutely. Now, if you were to give a prize to the viewing audience and for the use of social media, Tina White is exploding. There'll be no catching her. The amount of comments is popping up here. Tina, you're flying it there at the moment. But she actually says, I'll see if I can find one that I can put up. Yeah, she was saying that, yeah, mentoring is really important. But what she has said is, let's go. Absolutely. So we want to start off with the Student Enterprise Program. So Tina, we're taking your advice. So let's kick it off and let's give a shout out to all our entries this year. As Catherine mentioned, all the schools and all the students. So here we go. Let's kick things off. So the Kilkenny Student Enterprise Programme 2022. We have Castlecomer Community School, CBS Kilkenny, Coláiste Éimeanrí, Kilkenny City Vocational School, Coláiste Pobal Osri, Coláiste Cossuir, Deutsche College, Presentation Kilkenny, Kilkenny College, Loreto Secondary School, St Kieran's College and St Bridget's College, along with Coláiste Mura and Grennan College. Now, the entries from those are as follows. From St Bridget's College, we have Dance Yourself Healthy, Paw Fit, 2 in 1, Medal Holders, Move for the World, Spoonful of Joy, So Stylish, great name, Rainbow Jewellery, Queen of the Rings, K&N Cards, Dangling Threads and Moon Brand. From Loreto Secondary School, we have Stirry Curry, Fit and Healthy, Tinned Fit, TY Tutor Programme, Journal, Rings by NAA and Rio Sports Socks. And here are the guys. Yeah, there they are. Well done. Wish you the very best. Coláiste Éimeanrí, we've got Snap Yoga, Energels, Bullet Boys, Twin Painters Limited, The Bottler Limited and Manly Limited, all the limited guys on the right hand side there. We have, from representing Coláiste Mura, we have Jim's app, Castlecomer Community School, Cupon Tay, RL Sports, Ace Pearl Holders, Crispy Crepes, Cards and Books of the Round Table and Hot Pots. And representing CBS Kilkenny, we have CD Workshop, CBK Furniture, A&A Glassware, Seasonal Wooden Crafts, JC Candles. From St Kieran's College, MHM Clothing, Custom Body Warmers and Agri Slurry. Coláiste Cush Suller, we got Project Repurpose, Blue Tit In, The Puppy Pouch and Planet Friendly Game. And I think we have the guys, there they are, wishing them all very well. So the very best of luck today. Dúisc College, we have Kilkenny GAA and Camogie Quiz Book, Bake It Easy and Dúisc Melts. And I think we have those guys. Yeah, there we go. Wishing everyone the very best today. Kilkenny College, we have Lee's Bling, Little Crafts, Wonderful Wooden Wreaths and Pretty in Jewels. Kilkenny City Vocational School, we have Smile Waffles. There's the guys, yes, smiling and wishing everyone well. Well done. Coláiste Pobal Osri, we've got Popified, Molly's Jewels. Presentation Kilkenny, see you later. Be Unique, Sockets Pockets and Totes by Amy. And then underneath the special categories, we have the My Entrepreneurial Journey entries, and they are from Grennan College, Saoirse Walsh and Lee Telford. We have then St Bridget's College, Ethan Butler, and St Kieran's College, Sean Nolte, Daniel Rohan, Killian Drennan, Tommy Doyle, Sean Patrick Fitzmaurice and John Barton. And that are all our entries for this year's Student Enterprise Programme 2022. I need a breath after that. Oh my God, Catherine, what a entry list. I mean, we said it, but you have to see it to believe it. That is stunning this year. And a big shout out to everybody who entered.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great. And best of luck. And I think we'll get the show on the road and let's go, as Tina said.
I think we will. So without any further ado, you mentioned earlier on that some of the supports and some of the businesses that have been availing of the supports and setting up their business in Kilkenny. And one of those businesses, and we're going to showcase a couple of them today, is Yellow Deer Designs. They do illustrated cards and bespoke pieces. So here's Yellow Deer.
So I'm Caught and I'm the owner and chief doodler at Yellow Deer Designs. I've been doodling forever, but I suppose I've only made my business official in the last couple of months. Yellow Deer Designs is all about building connection and spreading joy through the timeless act of card giving. So it goes back to those childhood days when you received a little envelope in the post and your mum would shout, "It's for you, dear." And the excitement in that, and just the idea that someone hand-picked a card especially for you and picked a special pen to write a special note for you. It really does bring that sense of connection when you can be with somebody, and spreads joy and magic, and that's what Yellow Deer is all about.
And there's Yellow Deer. So we'll have a couple of showcases of some local businesses later on, but let's kick straight into some of the prizes. And we have the special category award in the junior category for My Entrepreneurial Journey. And the winner is... It is representing Grennan College, Saoirse Walsh from Saoirse Cafe. Congratulations, Saoirse. And there's Saoirse there being congratulated. Well done, Saoirse. So Saoirse interviewed Patrick Donald, a professional photographer, and she impressed the judges with her poster and imaginary account of her successful cafe business, which launched an online delivery service and also expanded to many locations through a franchising arrangement. So very well done to Grennan College, Saoirse Walsh and Saoirse Cafe. In the intermediate category, so a special category award also for My Entrepreneurial Journey, and the winner is... From Colosh to Eamon Rees, it's Ned O'Mara from Ned's Eco Sportswear. And there's Ned there. Now, Ned actually did he really impressed the judges with his poster, an account of his eco sportswear business, which utilizes renewable energy sources and sustainable materials. And Ned also carried out an in-depth interview with Gene O'Sullivan of G&C Grocery Wholesale Supplies. And for somebody who saw this for the first time yesterday, we do lean model canvases and designing out business plans. Here is a one-page model of Ned's design for his eco sportswear company. So well done, Ned, and congratulations on winning that award. Now, it was mentioned earlier on, we have a very special guest, and by way of introduction, and this man needs no introduction, but we have a very nice little RTE slot of Anthony, who was a participant in the Student Enterprise Programme and developed something that you all might know, and that was his famous reindeers. Have a look at this.
People want all over Ireland, Donegal, Cork, a huge amount in Dublin and Meath. This is my wooden reindeers, and they're made from 100% ash from a local supplier in Kilkenny. I drill a hole from my nose, so the nose is just basically a bobble for a Christmas tree. And I put my two antlers in it, it's just two little twigs off a tree. I spread out my lights then, and then paw my tail, and that's my reindeer made. I made the reindeer similar to this, and I brought it into my business teacher in school, Miss Griffin, and she thought it was brilliant, and she brought it into the staff room. And I think I came home with like 20 orders that day from teachers. So every day I was coming in, drawing in about 8 reindeers a day into school, and every day I kept doubling the orders. And that's what kept me going last year, so it was great. I said, maybe I'll get 10 or 11 orders now on Facebook, it'd be brilliant. It'd start me off. Me and my dad were cutting legs that morning, the day the ad went up. I left my phone, but man, I came back an hour later and I checked my phone and there was over 200 orders on the phone. And I thought, oh my God, this is mad now, it's only going to get better. I think that people like them because I'm so young and they're just so surprised that a 15-year-old can produce all this.
I'm delighted to welcome as our special guest today Anthony O'Gorman, a very proud Student Enterprise Programme alumni. So a gentleman that has sat in the very same seats that you're in now a couple of years ago. You might recognise these, and there's Anthony beside them. So this started in 2019. He started to make these for friends and family, and it took off because I think Mum got that picture and stuck it up on a Facebook page, the Buy in Ireland page. And I'm going to welcome in Anthony now. Anthony, how are you? Welcome.
Good, Noel, on yourself.
I'm fantastic. Now that seems so long ago, where you started making reindeer for family and friends, and it exploded, didn't it?
Yeah, this is my third year now coming doing the reindeers, and it's been crazy altogether.
I'd say the days don't know what's happening to them. One day becomes a week, becomes a month so fast. And but bring us back to 2019. How did it all start? You were tying around with a bit of word. You were always a bit crafty, if you excuse the pun, but playing around and making things. Wasn't that it?
Yeah. Well, when I started off in 2019, I was in third year, and I wasn't really getting on well in school, but I always had a really good interest for business studies, and I got on really well with my business teacher, Miss Griffin, and I just had a really big interest for business. But I had no idea I was going to start my own business, and I wanted to buy the new iPhone that time. I had a really bad phone at the time, and I wanted to buy one, and whatever, I think it was like, I don't know, a couple of hundred or something like that. And it was this, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make these now, or how I'm going to make the money for this phone. So I always had a thing in the workshop that I'd be always at something if I was doing up a trailer or something like that. And I seen York selling on Facebook and stuff like that, craft stuff. I said I might try something. So I just kept messing around with stuff, and the reindeer just came to life. Then I kept developing it. I had the reindeer, I made the reindeer with no antlers or no nose, and I brought it to my nanny, and she said pawn lights. So I got the lights out of the pawn shop, put them on, and then my dad said took the bubble off around Christmas tree and put it on for the nose. So it started to develop like that, and then it just turned into this reindeer, and like from nothing, like started very from nothing. And then the first year now in 2018, I didn't put up on Facebook, nothing like that. It was just, I said I might trick a few auntie and uncles now and a few friends and get a few calls from my phone, just so that, and neighbours and stuff. But that's all it was. I said if I sell 10 now, I'll be flying it. So I think I sold 50 in the first year. Now it was a struggle now because I had nothing ready. I had no tools ready. I had nothing at all in the shed. My dad's shed, it's more kind of a storage shed more than a workshop.
Yeah.
And then on to 2020, then that was the real takeoff of my business. And I was right in dead center in the middle of lockdown and COVID. And we were like, so in 2020, I wasn't really going to make my reindeers. I wasn't really keen. I wasn't really bothered because I had no reason to do them, And I said, and my dad had cancer then during the summer of 2020.
Yeah.
And that took a lot out of his business and stuff. And he always wanted a tractor with a front loader. So I said, I'm definitely going to buy him a tractor this year. And if I can buy a phone, I would not, and I can definitely buy a tractor. So I said to my mom, me and my mom sat down in the sitting room one day. It was in October or something like that. And we said, how are we going to do this now? So I said, put up on Facebook and see how we get on. Maybe get a few shares and stuff like that. So she put on there's this girl down in Cork, she made a Facebook page called Shop in Ireland.
Yeah.
And it was like for companies just that they had no money to advertise, so they'd be able to post on the Shop in Ireland and it just advertise their business, give them a bit of advertisement. And then that ended up, I think there was like 200,000 people in it at the time. So it was like €5 or something to put the ad in. And we just put it in saying the reindeers, 100% ash and my age and all that. And that was on a Sunday morning around 10 o'clock. And I was gone actually cutting legs, getting prepared for the year ahead. And I came back to the house and I checked my phone. And there must have been 3,000, 5,000 people just Facebook orders coming in everywhere.
Fantastic.
I was wrong. I was doing that. I click a button wrong or something. And then yeah, it's ever since then, it's just been crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And then
It's fantastic. And I'm going to remind the students who are watching at the moment, this is a bit of movie that Philip Branwell from RTE picked up, and he's been a big supporter of you. Let's have a quick look at this, because your first goal was the phone, but the second goal was a Landini tractor for Dad. Let's have a quick look at this.
still making reindeer. Crazy again. Goal this year now is 6,000 rangers this year, and so far 2,000 gone. This year is a totally different story to last year. This year, Dunstores reached out to me to wanting to do business with me, and I thought it'd be great to get a few stores now. But they've taken 15 stores off me this year all around Ireland. I still can't understand that they're in Dunstores. Like when I go into Tullamore, like when I'm passing by, like I get my haircut in the Bridge Centre, and you're going by and you're seeing your reindeers in Dunstores, and like people going in to get their shopping, and they're just picking up a reindeer and putting it in their trolley. Like it doesn't make sense at all. I can't. I can't still understand it. That wasn't well at all. He got a small bit of cancer, and thankfully now he's 100%. But it wasn't a great year for his business. Like every other business now, it was a horrible year for every business. Like during the COVID, like everyone was struggling. Every business, it was getting it very hard. So I said, look, if it even gives him a small bit of a boost, because he just had the worst year probably of his life. So I said, I'm going to buy him a tractor this year now. There's no doubt I'm not going to get it. So every morning I was like, I had a picture in my bedroom wall. I said, you have to make 2,000 reindeers, you have to. And it was every morning I looked at that and I said, I have to get this, I have to get it. There's no doubt I have to get it.
Fantastic, Anthony. And well done to Philip Brownman for capturing both the first video and that the second one. When he opened there, that was a full production line. Like you're in full flight now to making those reindeers, but you have expanded out into other products as well, haven't you?
Yeah, in the summer now, I won't do any suburb products this year, but the last 2 years I've been making trains, wishing wells, type of planters. But this year now with Dunstores, there's such a big order gone in for me. I have to just focus on reindeers. I'm actually currently doing reindeers at the minute. I'm making away up in the workshop.
I know I took you away from it. And actually, that's something to think. Here we are in March, but you're building and planning for Christmas 2022, which is 7-8 months away before you'll start to be putting them in. Tell us a little bit about how that planning has come about. Some of the lessons you learned from the Student Enterprise Programme.
The Student Enterprise Programme was really what made my business. Like when I started reindeers in 2019, my business teacher said, "Come on, we'll throw your business now into the Offaly final, the county final, the enterprise final." Like I had no idea what this was at the time. I had no idea even that there was an enterprise in Ireland, like a support company, and I joined it in, and I won the intermediate final in 2019, and that's what really gave me a real kind of feel for what business is like and the responsibility and stuff. And ever since then, it was just on the way up. It's like going up the stairs. You keep going to the top. And yeah, and last year was probably the biggest milestone when Dunstores got in contact with me. That was the biggest ever. It's like a dream come true for my business, kind of, because they text me on Instagram and I thought it was like a scammer. So I left it for a few days because I thought like it'd be a scammer. You'd click it and your phone probably blow up. So I said, I'll ring the number now and see. So I rang the number, and I was a Teresa woman, manager from Nunn Stores, and ever since then it's
Took
just
off.
been
Yeah.
took off, and I could not keep reindeers in Nunn Stores. Every time I brought them in, I bring 100 every time to each store, and one day, I think a day and a half was the longest it ever took to sell out one store with 100 reindeers.
Yeah.
And I got 15
brilliant.
stores last year, and
It's phenomenal.
could not keep them out of the shop.
So the goal, which started with a phone, has moved to a tractor, is now just to fulfill the order for this year. But I remember reading in some of the articles about you that you learned as part of the student enterprise, of course, about how business works, but you felt you were charging too little for your product. You needed to hire a few people to manage the orders and to start planning earlier. You've done that, haven't you?
Yeah, when in 2019 I started, my rangers were 1250, and I had no workers and no equipment at all, like barely any equipment. So I said, if I want to take this now to the next level, I'd have to obviously invest in tools and in workers and stuff. But the student enterprise gave me a great help in that. Like I rang the Offaly office, the student enterprise office in Tullamore, and they gave me great advice and just how to start up, and they gave me mentor meetings with different business owners around the country, and they just gave me a real like how to balance like your social life and your business life. And yeah, it was great. They gave me a great help.
It's fantastic. So no more hand sawing, because you've invested in a few tools to do it right, haven't you?
Oh, no hands on, no. We've all different jigs set up now for mass production. Yeah.
I love it. And the last little bit, Anthony, I want you to think back. So to the students that are watching live now at the moment, I want you to imagine you're back then and you are one of those students. What advice would you give yourself? So if you are watching yourself, the older Anthony O'Gorman is now, if you could have told yourself something 2 or 3 years ago, what would it be?
Just if anyone's starting a business like myself back in 2019 and like I have no idea what way it's going to go, just set a goal. Don't just start a business for the sake of making money. If it's to sell your first 100 products, if it's to make your first €1,000 profit, just set a goal, because if you have no goal to look forward to, you won't stay consistent at your business. You have to just set a goal, set a certain amount of products, or set a certain amount of whatever. Just set a goal, and just keep working towards it. And then when you get to that goal, have a break for a couple of months and go back at it again, set another goal.
It's fantastic advice. It really is. So your goal is already started. We're here in March, and it's to make how many reindeers for Duns? What's the order this year?
My goal this year now would be maybe 30 to 35,000 reindeers.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, it's fantastic. Anthony, we wish you the very, very best. I promise I wouldn't keep you long because you're dying to get back and keep the production line running. And regards to Mum, because Mum put the photograph up on the Facebook page and it exploded from there. So so well done. And I think that's another little bit of advice, isn't it? Lean on family and friends. They're a great source of networking and advice.
Yeah, exactly. And family is really what it's all about. You have to get everyone involved. Like I brought all my cousins and uncles at Christmas, and it was great crack up in the workshop. When it started to get really, really busy and like you're feeling tired, but they brought my uncles and cousins out. It was great crack. We're all out in the shed, and we'd have the music on. We'd have a great crack out there, and that's really what it's all about. It's about taking it serious, but like you have to have a bit of crack with it as well. Like
absolutely,
you have to have with it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And how many people have you got working with you now? How many is leaning in?
I had 3 women last year, and they were packing boxes, and they were packing every morning. So they were for on post and checking the reindeers done stores in case there was like a nail or anything out. And so then I had 4 or 5 of my friends that I play hurling with, I'd be good friends with. And I had 2 of my dad's friends and my Uncle Noel, Uncle Pat, and my cousin Dean, and a few other cousins. So I had loads. I had loads. It was spread out kind of.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was good old crack with the
I can only imagine. And you know, I can hear you have a production line, you're bringing people in. So you got a packing facility, you got the quality control, as you said, they're checking, there's no nail sticking out or whatever. It
Exactly.
is brilliant to hear how you've progressed. And Anthony, we're going to really watch this space because something tells me that Anthony's wooden crafts are only going to expand more and more from reindeers back to the garden furniture and beyond. So the very best of luck to you. We really wish you the best. And thanks for taking some time out to join us today.
No hassle at all. No problem. No problem.
Thanks a million. Salam.
Thanks. Cheers. Bye bye.
So what an amazing guy, phenomenal, and Anthony, thank you so much for joining us today. A real inspiration now, and to all the students, you know, that's the path to follow. It really is, and a great guy, and great to talk to. You know, you can see there's a future in media there for Anthony as well if he wants it as well. So thank you, Anthony. So let's kick on then with a few more awards. So let's go for the special category award in creative business idea. And the winner of Creative Business Idea Award is, and it's representing Loreto Secondary School. It is Fit and Healthy, Maria Salvans. Well done, Maria. Congratulations. There's Maria there. So Maria's idea is a personalized workout app where on completion, a set of objectives, after you do the objectives, a donation is made to a hospital, a non-profit organisation or a research lab of your choice, with charitable funding coming from an app, sponsors and advertisers. And here is a little section of her video.
Have you ever wanted to help people and you don't know how to? And have you also wanted to start doing exercise, but you have no idea where to start? This app is the solution. Fit and Healthy is a workout app that controls your exercise and body shape. Also, you can help other people by completing your goal. How? Easy. Every day, you will have the option to choose between 3 different objectives according to your interest. If you complete the goal, the app will automatically send money to a hospital, an NGO, or an investigation lab of your choice. This is the home screen of the app. Here, you can see your profile photo. Clicking on it, you will see your statistics in your profile settings. In that green square, you can see today's goals. You have to choose one. Next to each, there's an information button, which gives you the explanation of the exercise. Once you complete your goal, this will appear on the screen. Here, you can choose where you want to send the money. Here are all the workouts.
Oh, it's fantastic, Maria. I mean, a full explanation of not just the business, but the app and how it works. So congratulations to Fit and Healthy and Maria Salvans. So another local business, David Oliver Bespoke. It's a luxury handmade furniture design company that has availed again of supports from the local enterprise office in Kilkenny. And here's David's story.
So I set up David Oliver Bespoke in January of this year. So I spent the previous 10 years in Australia working for myself over there as well. So when I came back to Ireland, I set up kind of specialising in bespoke one-off pieces of freestanding furniture. The business is still pretty young, but we're kind of hoping to get going over the next couple of months. So when I came back to Ireland, I got in touch with the enterprise office fairly soon. So I was kind of fairly unfamiliar, I suppose, with the way business was done back here. It had been so long since I'd worked here, and I suppose setting up a business was quite intimidating, just being back in that. So the first thing I did was got in touch with the enterprise office just to see what supports and maybe help that might be with them that were there.
And that's David Oliver. So thank you, David, for that. I'm going to bring back in Catherine Hennessy, because we're starting to get to the business end where some of the main awards are starting to come through. Catherine, welcome back. It is a celebration this morning of entrepreneurship, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And Anthony just shows how, you can start out with very humble beginnings, with just an idea and a rough prototype, and where, as his advice, I think, is great. If you set a goal, at least you've something to achieve and something to reach for. And I suppose when you achieve it, then there's a great sense of satisfaction from it. So I suppose follow your dreams and set that target is definitely, I suppose, shining through in today's conversation so far.
It really is, and very inspirational. It really is. And the guys are shouting out on social media for all their teams, so keep doing that. Shane Halligan, best of luck to Mrs. McCarthy and all the Pres Kilkenny girls. So any of the shout outs, we'll throw them up as we get them. So we're going to go to the junior category winner. And we'll give a bit of a drum roll, Catherine, and then I'll get you to announce the winner. So, junior category winner, here we go. Over to you, Catherine, and the winner is?
The winner is from St. Bridget's College. It's so stylish. Sorry, Ciara Ryan.
And it is such a fantastic name. So stylish in so many ways. Welcome, Ciara Ryan. And there's the class going nuts as well. So well done to all in St. Bridget's College. A fantastic achievement. And here actually is Ciara demonstrating her submission and her business this year.
Don't have a pocket for your keys or nothing to tie up your hair? That's why I started So Stylish.
Hi, I'm Ciara, and this is my business, So Stylish. My main product is a zip scrunchie. It has a discreet zip pocket that can be used to have keys, mask, money, lip gloss, etc. But you can still wear it, and you can still tie up your hair.
Oh, fantastic. Such a, when you see these, you go, why didn't somebody do that before? It's brilliant. So well done, Ciara Ryan, So Stylish, representing St. Bridget's College. Now let's move up a category to the intermediate category. So the winner, and we'll give another drum roll on this one, in the intermediate category. And over to you, Catherine, to announce the winner, and they are?
From Coláiste Éamon Rees, it's Twin Painters Limited, and it's twin brothers Adam and Liam Doyle.
Oh, congratulations, Adam, and congratulations, Liam, and the twin painters. And I think in Coláiste Éamon Rees, they're throwing you up in the air. There you go. Congratulations. So here are the guys introducing themselves, and you can see they're all decked out there. I love the t-shirt. Eat, sleep, paint, repeat. So over to Adam and Liam to say hi.
My name is Adam. This is my twin brother Liam. We sell Twin Painters Limited, and it is a painting service, and we do indoor natural jobs.
Fantastic. And, when you see the trades coming to the fore, it isn't always about the latest app or the latest tech. Some of the most successful businesses we've seen, Catherine, are the service industries. Isn't that right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose it's from all sectors. We're seeing an array of businesses. So it crosses, there's no one particular sector standing true, really. It comes across from all sectors. So it's great to see that diversity in that.
No, it's brilliant. So my colleagues in the Entrepreneurs Academy are there watching the live show, and they're saying congrats to the twin painters. And honest to God, Tina White, you are flying with the comments this morning. So well done, and delighted that you're enjoying the show also. And it is a show. It's a showcase and celebration. When we talk about service industries, the craft industries are always well represented. So we're looking at the special category award in the senior category for Best Commercial Potential. So we'll give a quick drum roll on this one and announce our winner. And over to you again, Catherine. The best winner and the best commercial potential and winner is?
It's from Coláiste Poblalasrí, Molly Jules and Molly Burke. Well done.
Congratulations, Molly Burke and Molly Jules. And I think we have her. There she is there, a little shocked. Yeah. Well done, Molly. So Molly's Jules, Molly Burke, and you can actually see there not just the jewels, but the packaging as well. So the best commercial potential. Congratulations, Molly. We have one more little showcase to show you. And that is, speaking of crafts, it is Cushendale Woolen Mills. It is leaders in Irish designed and handcrafted yarns and textiles. So we'll take a look at them now.
Here at Cushendale Woolen Mills, Graignamanagh. I'm sixth generation of our family business. We trace our history as far back as 1204, when the monks actually first established a mill here, so we're located on the site of the first mill from 1204, and our family has always lived on this road, and we can trace back our lineage to 1778. We're one of only 2 mills left in Ireland who continue to work with the sheep's fleece and process that under the one roof, so literally going to the farm, we collect the fleece, we bring it here and then take great care of processing it from fleece through to finished textiles.
So well done, Cushendale Woolen Mills, and great to see the crafts really being showcased today. Now we're getting close to the student quiz, so if you have your mobile phones, you're going to need them shortly, but we've a few more presentations to make, and the next special category award is the Best Green Business, and some of the trends on sustainability and reducing carbon footprint and being green aware is really important. So the winner of the Best Green Business is, representing Colossian Eamon Rees, it's the Bottler Limited, Richard Delaney. Congratulations, Richard. And we can actually see the little product there, but I think we have you with a little small video explaining the product. So over to you, Richard.
Hi, my name is Richard Delaney, and I'm the owner of the Bottler Limited. I have cycled bottles and turned them into glass or valves. I currently own a pub and a shop in Tyrone, and there's lovely colourful bottles like these, and they're being thrown out into the recycling bin. So I decided to use them. I bought a glass cup.
Oh, well done, Richard. Sorry for cutting you off on that one there with just a little snippet of it. Very simple, where you saw something being thrown out and you're able to use it and repurpose and make the Bottler Limited. So well done, Richard, and winning the Green Award today. Another special category award is Best Branding, and really important. And branding, we're always surprised at just the quality and the effort that people go in to creating something that represents themselves and represents their business. So the winner of the Best Branding Award is, from Presentation Kilkenny, it's Totes by Amy Malone. Congratulations, Amy. And I think we might have the guys there. There you go. Give us a jump. Absolutely. So congratulations. And here is that actual branding, and it is stunning. There's Totes by Amy. And, you know, you could see this millions being spent on some companies on branding, and well done, Amy, not just by making the product but having a beautiful brand and logo to go with it. So Totes by Amy Malone, congratulations. Now I am going to bring Catherine back in on this one, because we mentioned the teachers and saying thank you, and we have a special way of saying thank you today, and that is the Cookie Co-op. Teachers and class, we've stuck you all on a little wheel, which you're going to spin in a second. But Catherine, you did want to reissue that little message of thanks to the teachers for all their effort.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose I have to commend them for, helping the students and getting them engaged and on board on this program. It was just like Anthony said, it was the inspiration from his teacher, his business studies teacher, that got him on the road. So it's amazing what work you could be doing behind the scenes that maybe doesn't come to fruition maybe today or tomorrow, but maybe down the road, you never know. We could have some serious entrepreneurs in Kilkenny as a result of your work and I suppose forming the seedbed for them. So we just want to thank you for what you do at the moment, and hopefully in the future you'll be mentioned in videos on RTE for your thanks for what you've done as well. So I just want to say thanks, and also thanks to the Cookie Co-op. So they'll be delivery next Friday to the winners, to the teacher and her class, so or his class, whoever.
Yep. Let's see now exactly
what happened.
And we're going to go and show the Cookie Co-op, the Cookie Co-op, I should say, now in a second. But you know, I'm sure the teacher, whoever wins this, will accept the award on behalf of all the teachers. So let's have a quick look at the Cookie Co-op.
So my name is Brian Walsh, and I am the founder of a small business called the Cookie Co-op. So I started actually it was a COVID initiative for the Saturday Farmers Market, and they were taking applications through the local county council there to trade, and anyone who had any products that they wanted to trade here on the parade. At the beginning of COVID, we were allowed to apply for a licence and then obviously get cracking and trade our products. So I decided to put my baking skills to use, and I rented a commercial kitchen and started making cookies. So it kind of took off from there to doing an array of different flavours of cookies, from people's favourite chocolate bars to luxury Belgian chocolate, and then accommodating dietary cookies such as vegan and gluten-free and all sorts of different ranges for different dietary circumstances. So it's been a long journey there. We've been at it now for about the past 2 years, so we're really enjoying it, and we've built it from just a farmer's market stall to a wholesale business supplying around 20 cafes around the southeast.
Oh, they look gorgeous. Absolutely. So let's throw up the wheel. We'll give it a spin and see which teacher and class is going to get a delivery of those cookies now for next Friday. So here we go. So here we have all the names on the wheel. We'll give it a quick spin. And the winner it's Mark Aylward. So congratulations, Mark, from Kilkenny City Vocational School. Those cookies will be making their way to you now for next week. So congratulations and well done. Just a little token of thank you, which I'm sure you'll accept on behalf of all the teachers, and enjoy those as well. So Catherine, we'll move on then to a couple of other special awards. I'm going to throw this back up on the screen again because I'm going to get ready for our student quiz, which is happening very soon as well. So we have a Special Merit Award, and it is on social enterprise. So let me throw this back up, and we'll get ready for this one there. So Social Enterprise Award, and the winner, we'll give a little drum roll on this one. Catherine, you can shout this one out. It is
from St. Kieran's College. It's MHM Clothing and Ronan Hackett. Well done.
Congratulations, Ronan Hackett. So there's Ronan giving a big jump. So congratulations, Ronan. Well done. So Ronan is passionate about helping those who are experiencing mental health issues, and he set up a clothing brand to raise awareness and contribute funds to a related charity. I mean, we're getting everything today, Catherine, between crafts, between services, and mental health and charity and social enterprise. It is superb. So congratulations, Ronan. Setting up a business is all about solving problems. You know, if you can solve a problem for somebody, there might be some merit in it. It might become viable, and it might become a business. And we wanted to recognize that today. So the Special Merit Award for problem solving, and that goes to... Over to you, Catherine.
Coláiste Cosúra, the Puppy Pouch, and Simone Nolte.
Simone, congratulations. The Puppy Pouch wins for Coláiste Cosúra. Oh, there's the guys going nuts. And every single one of them have a dog and a little poop bag ready to pick it all up. So there you are, the Puppy Pouch. Well done. And a super, super initiative, because Kilkenny, beautiful city, once the capital of Ireland. Not a lot of people know that. Well, once the capital of Ireland, many, many years ago, and we want to keep it clean. So the Puppy Pouch solves that problem from any fouling on the footpaths on the road. So well done. Now, we saw in the celebration there a team of people. So we're going to recognise another Special Merit Award, which is for teamwork. And no man, woman, or person is an island, and it's lovely to see everyone coming together. So let's do the drum roll. Special Merit Award for teamwork goes to... Over to you again, Catherine.
Douche College, Bake It Easy, and it's Sarah Gilchrist, I hope we pronounced that right, Rebecca Mahan, and Amy Dunn.
Oh, congratulations to Bake It Easy. And you, like myself, I've struggled over a couple of names, so I think it's Sarah Gilchrist. So well done, Sarah, Rebecca Mahan, and Amy Dunn. And we have them explaining their product. Here they are.
Hi, we're students from Douche College, and this is our mini company, Bake It Easy. Our product consists of recycled jars that we collected from around local businesses in our town, and we set up collection points in our schools to also collect the jars. Our jars consist of multiple recipes: cookies, flapjacks, brownies, and bread. On our jars, you will find a recipe card for what you need to add to complete the recipe, and a method card on the back. The ingredients in the jars are already pre-weighed to make life easier.
We understand that baking is difficult for some people, so we made this product to make it easier. Our target market is for parents with young kids who don't have much time to bake with them, and people who find it difficult to bake. We also sold baked goods to show people what the final product would look like in the jars. This worked out really well for us. We sold it in our school and our local Christmas market. We plan on selling the baked goods again and donating all the proceeds to the Ukraine.
Ah, fantastic. And such a worthy cause as well at the moment, and well in tune with some of the needs of our society out there at the moment. So great teamwork from Douche College, Bake It Easy, Sarah Gilchrist, Rebecca Mahan and Amy Dunn. Congratulations, Sarah, Rebecca and Amy. Well deserved. Now, entrepreneurial spirit. It is always, and this is a hotly contested award because every single entry has entrepreneurial spirit. But I think one shone out according to the judges' comments. So let's see who that was. The winner of the Entrepreneurial Spirit Awards is, over to you, Catherine.
St. Kieran's College Agri Slurry by Dermot Langton and Joe Prendergast. So well done, guys.
Congratulations, Dermot and Joe, for Agri Slurry. And there they are, giving it a bit of a bounce and a chat. So well done. It's brilliant. So Agri Slurry. Dermot and Joe showed great entrepreneurial spirit in coming up with their business idea, Agri Slurry, and getting their product video up on agriland.ie Facebook page, where it had over 104,000 views to date and nearly 500,000, 560, 700 likes and growing. So, and I'm sure you'll get a few more after this today. So congratulations to Dermot and Joe of Agri Slurry for the Entrepreneurial Spirit Award. So let's go to creative thinking. Another merit award, and equally as important as the entrepreneurial spirit, but it's about thinking differently and thinking, as we say, outside the box, not constraining ourselves. So our Creative Thinking Award goes to, over to you, Catherine, again.
Kilkenny College Wonderful Wooden Wreaths by Lucy Pringle.
Oh, congratulations, Lucy Pringle. Wonderful wooden wreaths from Kilkenny College. And I think we have some people from Kilkenny College. There you are. Thank you very much. Yeah. Celebrating with Lucy this morning. Yes, a high hand slap. Absolutely. So let's have a look at Lucy demonstrating her product.
Hi, my name is Lucy Pringle and I'm a student in Kilkenny College. My product is one wreath, but you can interchange the decor in it depending on the season. So at the moment, I have one on for Easter/spring. But if you wanted, you could change it to say Christmas or harvest theme.
Oh, fantastic. And well done, Lucy. Wonderful wooden wreaths representing Kilkenny College. Catherine, the students have been waiting for this moment, never mind the announcement, and that is the student quiz. So if you have your mobile phones, now's the time to take it out. We have, and thank you, Catherine, and the Local Enterprise Office for sponsoring this. We have 2 prizes. So 2 people on our quiz today are going to win a One for All voucher, valued at €50. So 2 people. So Catherine, I'm going to let you bounce back into the green room and we'll kick off with our quiz. So get your mobile phones out and we're going to give you a little website to go to. So let me throw this live on the screen for you. And the website is menti.com. So menti.com, I'll throw it up on the screen. And once you go to that website, it'll ask you to put in a number. And that number is 61791943. Now, if you're close to the screen, I know many of you are watching it in the school, you could shine your mobile phone camera at that QR code and it'll automatically load in. But other than that, manually put it in. And it is menti.com, 61791943. And it stays on top of the screen there. And as you log in, you'll see a little heart. If you click it, there's the heart starting to appear in the bottom. I'll get to see how many people are entered. So they're starting to bounce in there now. So menti.com, 61791943. We have 5 questions that we're going to ask you this morning. On your phone, you'll be able to answer. It'll pop up on the screen with our little leaderboard, and the faster you answer, the more points you get. And they're all totaled up after each of the 5 questions. I'll show you a leaderboard after each question, and you'll see how everybody is doing. Make sure you put in your real name, because we want you to be able to identify yourself to your teacher to be able to receive the prize. So put in your real name, menti.com, 61791943. So let me see how we're doing it. Yeah, we got 41 people entered in so far and climbing. All the hearts are flying. So the final call out, and then we'll go and kick it off. Menti.com, 61791943. So menti.com, 61791943. 61791943. And that number stays on top of the screen in case you've missed it and you're just joining it late. So the very last call out, menti.com, 61791943. And we are at 52 entries and still climbing. So I'm just going to give it another 10 seconds to make sure we have everybody in. And then I'll show you your little avatars. So as you're entering in your names, you're choosing a little avatar. We have the maximum of 75 will appear on the screen there. So we're up to 60 now, and 60 entrants. You know what? I'll give it one final shout out. We might as well get everybody in. Menti.com, 61791943. So let's go. 5 questions to find our 2 winners of a One for All voucher valued at €50. So not too shabby at all. So here we go. 62 people entered. Let's go. So answer fast to get more points. Question 1. What temperature does water start to boil at? Is it 32 degrees, 100 degrees, or 0 degrees? What temperature does water start to boil at? Is it 32, 100, or 0? The faster you answer, the more points you get. And we have 52 people got it right. It boils, of course, at 100 degrees Celsius. Now, it's one thing knowing the answer. It's another thing answering it really quickly. So let's have a quick look and see who was the fastest and how our leaderboard is going after the very first question. So congratulations, Luke. You were the fastest on question 1, followed by Joseph Prendergast. He's only a couple of points behind you. Emma Lawler, Roisin O'Sullivan, Killian Drennan, Aisling Dwan, Amy Lawless. We've got Alba, Kira Ryan, and Alex. So all on the leaderboard after the first question, but you'll see the faster you answer, the more points you get, and the leaderboard can change dramatically. So let's go for question 2 of 5. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Which of the following counties, it says countries, it should be counties, do not border Kilkenny? So which of the following counties do not border Kilkenny? Is it Wexford, Laois, or Westmeath? Which of the following counties do not border Kilkenny? Wexford, Laois, or Westmeath? And of course, the answer is Westmeath, of course, absolutely. Yeah. And we have we got 13 people whose geography teachers are going nuts at the moment, but they're well done. We got 50 people who got that right. Now, it depends on how fast you were able to answer. Let's see what happens to the leaderboard when those scores are added up. So there's the scores bouncing, and Killian Drennan was the fastest that time. Well done, Killian. You're bouncing up to the top. You're only 2 points ahead of Emma Lawler, though. And 1 point then back is Amy Lawless. It's very tight at the top. Roisin O'Sullivan on 19.20, only 6 points off the lead. So it's going to be very tight at the top. So it really matters how quickly you can answer with the right question. So question 3, here we go. Faster you answer, the more points you get. What do the letters GAA stand for? Is it Great Athletic Association, the Gaelic Athletic Association, or Gaelic Athletes Assemble? The Marvel Comics would love that one. So is GAA standing for Great Athletic Association, the Gaelic Athletic Association, or Gaelic Athletes Assemble? And it is, of course, the Gaelic Athletic Association. And let's see what happens there. 53 people got that right, but how fast were they? And let's see who was the fastest that time. The points are all adding up. And Amy Lawless was the fastest that time and bounces into the top spot at 2894, followed by Emma Lawler. So Emma, you're still there, 2880. Amy Malone is 2865. And Kira Ryan is 2857. Joseph Prendergast is still there. Quinn, Kirsten, Katie, Ruby, and Stingalicious is appearing on the bottom of the board. We have 2 more questions to go, and a lot can change. Depends on how fast you can answer and how quickly you can get that in there. So here we go. The second last question. What is the name of the cowboy in Toy Story? Is it Sid? Is it Buzz? Or is it Woody? What is the name of the cowboy in Toy Story? Is it Sid? Is it Bud? Or is it Woody? The faster you answer, the more points you get. And the answer, of course, is Woody, and 74 people got that correct. So well done. Now let's see what that does. With only one question remaining, it's all down to here. So let's see who is the fastest and what it did to the points. Oh, we had a 4-way tie. It has never happened that 4 people got the answer in exactly at the same time. Well done, Amy, Emma, and a second Amy. So Amy Lawless, Amy Malone, and Ciara Ryan. You shared that fastest finger first prize, which means that with one question to go, it's still as tight as ever at the top, but Amy Lawless is just hanging on and Emma Lawler is in second place. So our final question, the top 2 places win a one for all voucher, €50 each. So here we go. Fingers at the ready, the final question and the decider. The faster you answer, the more points you get. What is the name of the TV show which saw celebrities perform while disguised as various animals? Was it Celebrity Singer, Singing Masked, or The Masked Singer? What was the name of the TV show that saw celebrities perform while disguised as various animals? Celebrity Singer, Singing Masked, or The Masked Singer? And it was, of course, The Masked Singer. Yeah, well done. 59 people. But here's the decider. Who was fastest? What does it do to the points? And who are taking home our 2 vouchers today? So here we go. Let's see who was fastest, what it does to the top. And Emma Lawler was the fastest, but it is a tie. It is an absolute tie, and you couldn't make it up. We absolutely wanted, you really couldn't make it up because I was just going to call out the first 2. 2 absolute worthy winners. Never happened before that we got 4 as fast. Never happened before that it was a tie. And delighted that it was. So Amy Lawless and Emma Lawler, congratulations to you both. There is a one for all voucher, €50 with your names on it. And thank you so much for that. I'm going to bring back in Catherine. Catherine, honest to God, like it's all happening in Kilkenny today. You couldn't make that up at all.
Great and delighted. Well done to everybody. I'd say there was good fun had on that. So well done, Amy and Emma, and we'll get the vouchers out to you. So perhaps you can let us know, let the teachers let us know what schools you're on, we can get them delivered to you.
Absolutely, yeah. So fantastic, and we're moving on to the senior category now, and I'm just having a quick look at some of the comments. Eva does going, yes, absolutely. So well done. Shane Halligan is congratulations to the presentation girls, and we have a few more comments popping through. But let's kick on. We've done our quiz, and we're going to this senior category. So we are going to announce the 3 prizes. We've got a third spot, we've got runner-up, and we've got the winner. So we also have our judges, because this was a tough one, wasn't it, Catherine? Like the competition in the senior category every year is extraordinary. And and I know that they wanted to have some comments and explain why they chose the winner today. But let's go in third place in the senior category. Drum roll, please. And the winner is, over to you, Catherine, to announce.
Presentation Kilkenny, Socket Pocket, Amy Lawless and Amy Lawler. Well done.
Congratulations, Socket Pockets, and we recognise some of the names there. It's brilliant. So Amy Lawless, Emma Lawler, and there are the guys. So Socket Pockets was designed to hold your mobile phone rather than placing it on the floor or beside a wall socket or other surfaces where it get damaged while charging. Super idea, and well done to Amy and Emma. Socket Pockets representing presentation in Kilkenny. Now, we will move on then to the runner-up. So in any other year, this any one of these could have won, but it was really tough this year. So a huge congratulations to everyone, but especially to our runner-up for becoming so close in the senior category. So drum roll, and our winner is, and over to you, Catherine, for this one.
Presentation Kilkenny, Be Unique, Jacqueline Wallace and Aisling Dewan. Well done, guys.
Congratulations, Jacqueline and Aisling, representing Presentation Kilkenny, Be Unique. It's 100% natural beeswax candles and scented beeswax lip balms. So very well done. And we're seeing actually your products there on the screen. They look super. The beeswax candles, the molds and everything, it's super. Really, really stunning looking. And another round of applause for you, Matthew. Absolutely. So well done, Jacqueline. Well done, Ashley. Now, I'm going to again put up the slide from Una and Jimmy because they had a tough job, Catherine, and I know you've thanked them earlier. But let's hear from Una, who is going to give the reasons why they chose the worthy winner this year.
There were a number of excellent entries this year, but one stood out for a number of reasons. First and foremost, their business report was absolutely excellent. They addressed every stage of the process, from their idea, product development, prototypes, market research, straight through to marketing and including all their financials. Lots of entrants don't include their financials, so we can't give awards for them. So we'd really encourage people going forward the next few years to include their financial and address every single stage. Overall, the business report was professional, really easy to follow and easy to understand. They also included a video which showed the passion behind the idea. I really think they were a worthy winner. Their product and development and research and development scored very highly as they came up with a product. They developed a product that met an identified need. They developed a prototype, they sent it out to family and friends, they got it tested, they got feedback, and then they adapted it. And they also sent in a video explaining how their product worked. So again, it helped it come alive and it showed us what was involved. The market research, they did both primary and secondary research and showed their findings to justify why they were going forward. Marketing promotion was incredibly strong. They designed the logo, developed labels. They set up and were very active on social media. They included links and photo screens of their social media so we could go in and have a look at it and see why it was such a good product. Their sales were very successful. They sold the product in their school market. They designed posters and had them in the business report. So again, we could see what they had done. And they sold through word of mouth, through Instagram, and they pitched to a few outlets. They even include their excellent sales letter was included. So it just showed us the effort that they went to try and get additional sales. They showed us photographs of the product stocked in a number of retail outlets, and they had another market planned for after they sent in this business report. So it really showed us how active they were at pushing for additional sales. Their finances and pricings were really, really good. They explained where they got their funding from, what they spent it on. They included a detailed cash flow statement and a profit and loss statement. They explained how they came around to their pricing and why did they decide on that. And even when they adapted it later, they explained why they did that. They explained their margin per product, and they also included wages for their efforts. Lots of entrants didn't, but it's really important if you're doing a business plan that you include your own wages. They also included a section on adaptability and personal development. The winners clearly addressed how they were going to adapt to COVID. They had a plan B in case the restrictions came back, and they really explained how the project had helped them from personal skills and a business development. Innovation, while the product itself wasn't the most innovative idea, they scored here because they explained their business ideation and the problem they were solving from the consumer's point of view. And many other entrants only focused on ways to create easy ways to make money rather than thinking from the consumer's point of view. And everything they did after that, their brand, their pricing, their packaging, the promotion, stayed true to the consumer. They were really worthy winners. I just want to pass on my congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Una, and thank you, Jimmy, as well. So Una is a marketing specialist with Marketing Eye, and Jimmy Cairns is a business mentor and financial services expert with Carabon Business Consultants. And they had a really tough job, but I think Una explained it really well. So here it is, Catherine, the final announcement, which is our senior category winner going on to represent County Kilkenny in the national final in May. The final drum roll. Here we go. Over to you, Catherine.
From the presentation, Kilkenny, see you later, Aveen Morrissey and Louise Hearn. Well done, girls.
Congratulations, Aveen and Louise. You are our winners of the senior category representing Kilkenny and representing your school, Presentation Kilkenny, with See You Later. And a very simple problem-solving solution, but it's a chemical-free, sustainable and effective tan remover. As was mentioned there in the judges' comments, the branding, the business planning, all the the ancillaries that went in, even right down to wages and the financials that need to be applied. So very worthy winners, and we wish you the very, very best in the national finals in May. So see you later. Aveen Morrissey and Louise Hearn, very worthy winners. Congratulations to you. And that brings us to the end of the awards. So I'm going to pass before I close out the session, just back to you, Catherine, for some closing comments.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody involved today, the students, I suppose, from having 870 involved initially, and here today 131. Great achievement for everybody. To the teachers and parents, and I hope you are proud of what your students have achieved. And I suppose best of luck now to the category winners going forward to the national finals. It's a two-stage process now where you'll be brought forward as national adjudication of your proposals, and the finalists, the top 25, will be announced to go forward to the Helix, the physical event. I suppose due to COVID restrictions, there's still an issue in terms of bringing everybody to a national final event. So the top 5 in each category will be brought forward, and that will be live screened. The announcement of that will be live screened on the 3rd of May. So we'll forward out details to the schools. And we'll have our presentations at a later date, maybe after the Easter break. We'll have a formal presentation of the awards to the schools. So best of luck to everybody. Well done. And thank you, Noel and the Entrepreneurs Academy, for hosting the event for us today.
It's always an absolute pleasure. And each time we do each of these, as we travel around the counties, we're constantly surprised with the quality of the applicants. And I think one thing is really important to go back on, Catherine, that there'll be some disappointed people today that did not win. But we have seen in the last 20 years, on all the entries, some people that didn't win went on to win in a totally different way with their business. And we wish everyone the very best.
Okay. Thanks, Noel. Thanks,
everyone. Not at all. Not at all. So to everyone watching, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the celebration of entrepreneurship in Kilkenny on the Student Enterprise Programme and the Enterprise Awards. Stay safe, stay positive, keep innovating, and look after one another. Slán.